Alcatraz Island, located about 1.25 miles or 2 kilometers off the coast of San Francisco in California, has a long and layered history that stretches from Native American use to its notoriety as one of America's most famous prisons. The island's story begins with the Ohlone people, who avoided settling on it, but are believed to have used it as a place of isolation or banishment. In 1775, the Spanish explorer Juan Manuel de Ayala mapped the island and named it La Isla de los Alcatrazes, meaning Island of the Pelicans, because of the large number of seabirds nesting there. When California became part of the United States in 1848, the island was recognized for its strategic importance at the entrance to San Francisco Bay. By the 1850s, the U.S. Army began fortifying it as part of a network of coastal defenses. Fort Alcatraz was built with gun batteries to protect the bay, and soon it became both a military post and a military prison. During the Civil War and afterward, the isolated island proved useful for holding Confederate sympathizers, Native American prisoners, and military offenders. By the early 20th century, the Army handed the island over to the Department of Justice, and in 1934 it was converted into a high-security federal penitentiary designed to hold prisoners considered the most dangerous or escape-prone. Alcatraz Federal Penitentiary operated from 1934 to 1963 and quickly gained a reputation as the most secure prison in the United States because of its remote location, icy waters, and strong currents that made escape nearly impossible. It housed some of the country's most infamous criminals, including Al Capone, George Machine Gun Kelly, and Robert Stroud, the Birdman of Alcatraz. Life there was harsh but strictly regulated, with a focus on security rather than rehabilitation. Despite its reputation for being inescapable, there were 14 known escape attempts by 36 inmates over the years. Most were caught or presumed drowned, but the 1962 escape of Frank Morris and the Anglin brothers remains unsolved, fueling myths about whether they survived. In 1963, the prison was closed by Attorney General Robert F. Kennedy due to high operating costs and deteriorating infrastructure. After closure, Alcatraz entered another chapter of history. In 1969, Native American activists occupied the island for 19 months to demand the return of surplus federal land and to highlight the U.S. government's treatment of Native peoples. This occupation became a powerful symbol of Native American civil rights and helped spark changes in federal policy regarding tribal self-determination. Today, Alcatraz Island is managed by the National Park Service as part of the Golden Gate National Recreation Area. Visitors can tour the old prison cells, guard towers, and military structures while learning about all the island's layers of history, from its days as a fort and penitentiary to its role in Native American activism and its place in popular culture. What began as a barren island of seabirds evolved into a fortress, then a feared prison, and now a world-famous historical landmark that draws over 1 million visitors each year. Thanks for watching.